In this video, I will go exactly through what's working on FC26 so you can stay in the rhythm with the current meta instead of falling behind. The single biggest difference between average players and top tier ones right now is manual control. L1 triggers and 1-2 passes are the backbone of this meta. You can't really rely on AI runs, you have to force the movement yourself. The key is timing. Trigger the run early, recycle once, and then play the 1-2 when your opponent's defensive shape starts to shift. It's not about sending everyone forward, it's about pulling defenders out of position. Use it to drag your players wide or inside, then reset the ball and re-enter the space. Guys, it is important to understand that when you click L1, you not only send a player on a run and behind, but you also push your opponent's defensive line deeper. If you watch top pro players such as Anders Wehrkang, you'll see that Anders is able to manipulate the opponent's defensive AI very easily by using such run triggers. Triggering runs and the L1 plus X 1-2 pass will allow you to open up space against deep defenses. Next up, we have low driven shot. Precision shooting is overpowered. The low driven shot is back and it's ridiculously consistent near post or across the goal. The key is to stay calm around 50% power and you'll find the net far more often. Players with low driven plus such as Claudia Pina take this to another level, but even without them you'll score more by staying low and composed. Low driven finish shots which are performed by R1 plus double tapping the circle button are also great inside the box. Now some of you are unable to execute low driven shots correctly. Why is that? Because you are not spamming the circle button. You wait. There's an added delay. Because of that added delay, your shot does not register. Think of it like doing a red timed finish from the previous years of this game. That is all you need when doing a low driven shot. By the way, if you are serious about improving fast, I have built a full learning hub on School. Inside, I break down mechanics like these from finishing to pressing and full tactical control. We do weekly group sessions where I review gameplay and you can ask me questions directly. It's everything I wish I had when I started learning the game properly. The link's in the description, check it out after the video. Third, next up, we have left stick dribbling. Now this is where most people fall off. They keep saying dribbling feels fast for my opponent, but when I dribble, dribbling feels slow. But usually it's not the game, it's how they move. The more you over control, what do I mean by over control? When you try to take too many touches on the ball, you kill your tempo and the rhythm. Left stick dribbling is all about rhythm. 2 touches, pause, shift, then accelerate. You have to keep the opponent guessing. That's how you manipulate defenders. It's the difference between taking up control or rather than just rushing with your touches. Watch how pros move. They are patient and that pause is what sells the direction change. Now when doing left stick dribbling, always remember you want to take the space. Whenever you have the space, you will accelerate in that space. And also be gentle on the left stick. If you can hear the thrusting sound when you're left stick dribbling, that means you're pushing the left stick too hard. You don't want to do that. Avoid doing so. Now talking about control and tempo, how can I not mention R1 dribbling? Technical dribbling is a fine-tuning tool. You shouldn't hold R1 every second. It's meant for regaining control in tight spots and accelerating when you have a pocket of space. Think of it like controlled acceleration because that is exactly what it is. It quite literally is called controlled sprint, and that is what it is. You anchor your player's body and then exit cleanly. Mix it after quick passes and you will see that the opponents get bamboozled. Used properly, it keeps your tempo unpredictable and compact. You can combine it with the flare nutmeg pass on the wings and the opponent will always get confused. You are always keeping him guessing and that is exactly what you want. If you look at top pro players, they use technical dribbling very effectively. However guys, do not hold it for far too long. If you spam technical dribbling, you are gonna take bad touches on the ball and that is not something you wanna do. Hold it for a couple of seconds, then let it go. take a contact with the ball using your left stick, and then accelerate using R1 again. Next up, we have the L1 step over. L1 step over is the best skill move in the game. It keeps your opponent guessing, and you can exit in any direction after performing it. To perform it, it's pretty simple. You hold L1 and then go from 3 to 12 in an anti-clockwise direction, and then choose the exit direction with your left stick. Sixth on the list is recycling. Recycling is one of the overpowered ways of scoring goals. Recycling is the core of structured attacking now. You can't force your way through box every possession. The pros constantly reset, move the ball sideways, and open new angles. When you recycle, defenders have to shift. That's when passing lanes appear. If you look at someone like Anders, they are recycling 2-3 times per second. It's patience that breaks people down, not panic. If you keep playing through the midfield, you will struggle to find space. In order to find space, you need to go in the wings and then cut the ball in the midfield rather than doing it the other way around. The first time through ball still works in this game. First time through balls and through balls in general on this game are absolutely overpowered. This mechanic is strong again. If your player has incisive, I would recommend performing this pass towards your wingers. If you have strikers such as Claudia Pina, performing a first time ground through ball towards your wingers is amazing. One touch lob through balls are also good. They add unpredictability as long as your player's body is set and you're not doing it from a 360 angle. That instant pass catches defenders off guard. Occasionally use it during counter attacks when your opponent's line starts setting up. It works great with triggered runs. Next up, we have player lock, still the elite level skill for the elite level players. Use it to isolate defenders, not just to attack, but to manipulate space. When you move a striker manually, defenders panic, and that opens up the space for your midfield. The real power of player lock is in disguise. You might not even use it to receive the ball, but just to trigger reactions. You force the opponent to make a decision. Whenever your opponent is forced to make a decision on FC26, he will struggle to defend you. Player lock allows you to control more than one player at a time, and this is why it is so overpowered and you need to use the player lock. Everyone right now should be on advanced defending. Defending right now is all about awareness and positioning. AI interceptions can be a little bit clumsy at times, so you have to anticipate. Don't react to passes, predict them. Move your midfielders to block lanes and only use your center back when it's absolutely necessary. The players who defend the best are reading movement early, not pressing late. In the earlier iterations of this game, we used to say switching late is very problematic. Let me tell you, switching early is just as bad now. You have to time your switches. Don't switch too early, don't switch too late. Look up on the pitch, see what's happening, analyze the opponent's attacking option, and then switch. Next up, bruiser playstyle. Bruiser defenders are dominating this month, but they are not necessary. The playstyle helps you win shoulder-to-shoulder duels and recover faster after contact. It makes defending aggressive again slightly, especially against quick attackers during counter-attack. Third, and the most important defending mechanic on the list, is your offside trap. Double tap the upper arrow on the D-pad and your defensive line steps up together. If you want to get better at defending recycles, add the offside traps in your game. They will really take your game to the next level. Now let's talk about deep defending. Every top pro player right now is defending deep in combination with offside traps. The current sweet spot is around 50 depth with offside traps. You stay compact while still being aggressive. It's the balance between protecting your box and stepping up when needed. The mistake most players make is manually dragging their CBs out of position. That breaks the system completely. Trust your line, defend with midfielders, and reset with traps. That's how top players are defending. Be calm, be composed, and be clinical. So that's the full FC26 meta right now. Controlled attacking, compact defending, and patience in both phases. Now if you want to actually train these habits, go check out School. And for the in-depth defending guide, check this video out here.